Hi everybody, hey guys, BP 1980 on the PlayStation 4 system, Xbox 360, and PC. Today is November 6th, 2018. I'm sorry, my hair looks like a mess. I just got up. It is morning at 9 o'clock or whatever. I want to let you guys know November the 6th, 2018, for United States only, if I remember right. Please go and vote. Uh, if you're in Hawaii and Alaska, please vote as well. It is that time of year again where we have to vote for our senators and make a choice of who we want in office to run this United States. Please do understand that. And for those that are still watching this or whatever, we can also chat if you guys want to. But if you want to see the green screen, we got the green screen, we got the t-shirt, we got the merchandise down there. So hello. Sorry about the whole concept of all of that, but yeah, as you guys can tell or whatever, this is where I would sit at and do all of this. JJ, I love you too. um, oh boy, JJ. So how's everybody doing so far on this nice, wonderful Tuesday, excuse me, Tuesday um, morning, Tuesday afternoon. Um, I know my camera's. Hello, Godzilla fan 2018. How you guys doing? Welcome to the live stream. Is it being choppy? Is it hello to hello. We got Virginia Fisherman. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. And hello to the person from Russia. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Do you? I don't know what that means, but anyways, we are talking about voting. If you're of age to vote here in the United States, you be needing to think about voting right now or voting anytime today. If you're of age, if you're not of age or whatever, you can be able to go and do some other stuff like tell your parents to vote. Let them know that here in the United States you need to vote as soon as you can. Is it raining there? I don't know. Maybe. Don't know. Uh, I don't know. All I know is it's pretty much really muggy out there, but it's not raining right now, so yeah, there's clouds in the sky. So there, and then I'll go over here on the other side of the house. Yes, welcome to my bedroom. Right over there's the bed. No, you guys can't see it, but um, but it's all the some of the leaves are falling over. It is still kind of cloudy out there, and that's where the sun should be coming out. Is over on that side. So there's really isn't anything like raining. It's just a lot of gray clouds. That's it. But anyways, like I said, this is November 6th. Get your parents. If you're old enough, please go ahead and vote. We are going to. That's important for most of the people here in the United States or whatever. If you guys don't like how certain things are happening, like I've been watching a lot of news media, and I'm very shocked to hear that Republicans don't want anybody that is Native Americans, who were the first people here in the United States or whatever to colonize, and then all of a sudden they have no rights to vote. by the Republicans because they need to have an ID and stuff like that. And I'm a little upset with Republicans pulling blows like that. Thank you. And another thing is that Donald Trump is enforcing the idea, wants to enforce the idea of people not voting by setting it up where any of the immigrants or whatever that are that have their children born here, but the parents live somewhere else, don't have the rights to vote either. Their children don't have the rights to vote when they come of age, which is kind of a little, slap in the face for those people too. And I just feel like that United States is a boiling pot of different cultures, and the Republicans are pretty much basically keeping the votes to themselves so that they can keep the House, the House and Senate being nothing more than just Republicans only. That's it. And that's something I don't like seeing down the road is somebody who wants to take away the rights from the people to vote. I mean, really? Come on, guys. That's something I don't want to see that happen. So if your parents are able to vote or whatever, please have them vote. And if you need them to know what's going on or whatever, type. I think it should be. If you want to know about the Native Indians' right to vote, take a look at that. I think that's what it is. And then there's immigrant voting down the road also, where they have a one polling place and they had to shut that one down. And I don't understand that. Why would you want to shut down one polling place?
22,000 people, one polling place.
Hold on, my dad's kind of want to add a little 2 cents here. Give me a moment. Go ahead and say it, Dad.
Dodge City, Kansas has one voting place for 22,000 people. But they're really making sure that the people that's like 60% of color that live in that community. So in order to eliminate them the ability to vote, they've moved the thing outside the town to a place where the closest bus stop is a mile away.
Yeah.
So those who do not have transportation either have to go through the necessity of figuring out where's that and walk all that distance, plus stand in line for well over an hour because you did one voting place for 22,000 people?
Yeah.
Come on, you know very well what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want people of color voting. Period.
That's Republicans, guys. That's what Republicans want. They don't want
They don't want people to vote so that they can keep their people in. After a while, they'll even make legislation to turn the Democratic Party into an illegal organization.
Yep.
So that they can have one particular political party to run the country. And that's what you had in Germany before World War II.
And wouldn't that be monopolizing too? Would that?
Well, it's destroying the right to vote. That's what it's doing. The other thing you were talking about was called
Native American Indians.
No, the other one is Trump wants to alter the Constitution of the United States.
Yeah.
With the contract of it's called
the 14th Amendment.
Birthright citizenship.
Yeah.
If a child is born in the United States today, he is a citizen, regardless of how his parents managed to get here.
Yeah.
But the idea is he wants to eliminate birthright citizenship.
Yeah.
And he's trying to do it with and it's in the 14th Amendment, where anybody born in the United States is a citizen. It's right in the Constitution and 14th Amendment. They want to uphold the Second Amendment, but they want to destroy the 14th Amendment.
Yeah. The right to bear
The 14th
arms.
Amendment was the
Wow.
one that guaranteed voting rights to people of color.
Yeah. That's right. So I forgot about the color thing. We're like black and white, blacks, or
That's when the
or-
blacks got the right to vote in the United States.
Mhm.
14th Amendment.
Yeah.
But you see, we got presidents that want to alter the Constitution no president has ever had the right to alter the Constitution with a executive order. If he didn't like something, he could just order it out of the Constitution.
Yeah.
And I got a feeling there's going to be a big fight with the loaded
But that's
Supreme Court, with a loaded Supreme Court.
But
He's
that's
liable to get it.
But that's the thing, though. If they shove a lot of Republicans in there that agrees with Donald Trump or whatever, and then they have one person that Donald Trump had voted for the Supreme Court or whatever, they will be putting a lot, pressure on the people or whatever, because didn't Donald Trump says let's make America great again? Well, he's not making it great. He's making it worse. And my point of view is this. Because due to the fact that we are both a Republican and Democratic society or whatever, where we have our rights to vote, we need to have that choice still. But the thing is, with tearing down people's point of view and stuff like that, removing blacks to vote, removing Native Americans to vote. Yeah, I could see how we're going to go back to the way it was before. We're back in 1774, I think. I went too back. I mean, when was the first? When was the Constitution made?
1787.
1787. My bad. But still, you guys get the point where that's what happens is that they're going back to that point where it's just whites who actually voted to get people to run in their thing or whatever, and not have a vote for the people or whatever to make a decision on the grounds of how we run our country here in the United States. But the thing is that even in the Constitution, it says that the people have the rights to vote, if I remember right. And if they have the rights to vote, wouldn't that mean that we should also be democratic about it? Not this dictatorship that Donald Trump wants to run it as. And I don't mean to be that rude, but again, guys, look at the track record so far that Donald Trump has. He tried to force North Korea to fight us. North Korea backed down. Think about that. That's it. The way Donald Trump was going about it is he was trying to be a warmonger on that, because yes, he likes business, and the only way to get more business into to the United States is to go into war. Not a good idea. Please, not a good idea. The second part about that is that he doesn't want people to vote, or actually, no, he doesn't want people to vote. He just doesn't want people from Mexico or some other places or whatever coming into the United States or whatever, and then having their kid, and then they go like, oh, we have our kids, we gotta, I mean, you can have your kid here in the United States on accident. I can totally understand that, but not as a, oh, I'm purposely going to set my time when I know when I'm going to have my kid and have my kid born in the United States. Nah, that's not going to be a good idea. But still, the point is that but if you become a citizen of the United States from a different country or whatever, and then you had your kid, then I can understand that. But again, we are back to the point where Republicans around the United States don't want people to vote, from Native Americans to black people or African Americans. Um, they don't want those guys to vote. I say, please, guys, all you guys that are are of color and Native Americans, please go out and vote. Even if your Republican Party does not like you to vote, go vote. Force, go in forces or whatever, and vote, please. And if you have to vote, vote for someone who you think should be your best bet to run this government. Don't go and listen to people out there going like, well, this guy's better than your guy or whatever, or this guy's better than that guy. Go by what you think is right for you. And if you think that, if you've seen videos and stuff like that of these people, I would have to say, please vote against them, and please understand that, I'm looking out for people who needs their right to vote, compared to the concept of not voting, because if you not vote, you give these other guys a chance to go like, hey, we got what we want. We're going to get all Republicans inside for the House and Senate, and we will rule like a dictatorship. I don't like the idea of, that there's no Democrats that are there to compose or go against that. I mean, I know that we shouldn't go against each other, but in this situation, I think Trump needs to be either one, impeached, or two, removed from office, the way he's been acting. And the thing is that we are supposed to be at peace right now and not go into war, but he's a dang warmonger, so really it doesn't really matter what I say. I already said what I said before, and I still continue to say what I say about Donald Trump. And I think that he needs to be really looked at, because, again, all the stuff that we worked hard so much to doing in this country or whatever, to keep things at peace and staying away from war, and yet Donald Trump wants us to be in war, that is something I don't like to have, And this guy, I guarantee you, most of these business people that they're going to get into the Congress or whatever are basically going to rule like a business. And once they rule like a business, there's no way of turning around this Titanic ship. And yes, I said what I meant too there, the Titanic ship. This is the United States. We're going down fast, guys, if we don't find a way of turning the ship around, or getting our hands on that helm and turning the ship around. But if we find a way allowing Donald Trump to getting what he wants or whatever, and getting yes, you guys that like to have the immigrants to go back to where they belong, but do you also want people to lose their rights to vote? Because that's what Donald Trump might want. He doesn't want blacks to vote, and he doesn't want Native Americans to vote. So he appointed these people or whatever, and say, hey, I'm backing up this guy here. And he puts his arms around that person. Here in Indiana, we have a problem with a guy that shipped our jobs to Mexico or China. And Donald Trump put his arms around that guy and go like, we want this guy in my office or inside the House and Senate. I'm going like, Donald Trump, you have not done anything to bring businesses back in the United States. You're just reinforcing the walls. You're trying to reinforce your agenda about the idea of keeping America safe, but really, you didn't really make America safe all that much. Hello, Wayne, World Game Live. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Hey, Snake, did you know that Donald Trump has family connections to... Yeah, that also is another thing too, where Donald Trump may have a family connections to the Russia or whatever. Again, the problem with that is that again, he is pushing his agenda and all that much, and that's something we shouldn't be doing, is allowing the agenda to walk like that. So please, guys, if you want to, this is November the 6th, 2018. Go out and vote. Vote here in the United States. Because due to the fact that we are, once my dad gets done with what he's doing downstairs, we're going to hop in our car and we're going to drive to our next, our destination area to vote, and so that we can actually go and vote our, what we want to vote for. And I can't tell you who I'm going to vote for, but if you guys know the names here in Indiana, congratulations. But yeah, we are going to try our best not to vote. I'm going to vote against Donald Trump, and that's my point of view on this, because of the fact that I don't like the way he's warmongering, and his business side of the whole let's make United States or USA great again, or America great again. Well, Donald Trump, where is this America great again rhetoric coming from? And are you literally making it great, or are you making it that much worse? So I believe the voting system is rigged, so it doesn't matter who you vote for. I bet your life the other guy when. Well, I'm hoping that's not the case or whatever. But then again, if you take a handful of people and vote or whatever, and they go and vote for certain people, yeah, that might end up being like a slate where people will say, "Oh, I don't want to vote because my vote doesn't count." Well, actually, voting does kind of count here in the United States or whatever. But if we the Americans actually rule over, vote over the Donald Trump supporters. That's basically what it is. That's what we're all going up against, is the Donald Trump supporters. If we can actually vote against them, that's when we can actually be able to do something. Now, I hate to say this, but for business point of view, for Donald Trump, I rather have Donald Trump figuring out a way to, stop sending businesses overseas. Bring businesses back to United States. Stop wearing your, China suits and stuff like that. So we'll see how it pans out. I particularly think Donald Trump is going to stay. Well, again, that he does have 4 years of service in the United States. But we are voting for the House and Senate right now, and some of our local local government as well. So, and I want people to vote for the House and Senate or whatever for people, because right now they are some of the people are being forced not to vote, and that is Native Americans and blacks. And there's in somewhere on the west side of United States, there's a polling place. There's one polling place, and they're moving that out to the bus stop. That's like so many miles away from the city or whatever. And they're trying to force people to walk or drive to that place with like over 200 or 2,000 people to vote at this one bus stop. So I mean, it's kind of like low life, downright mean way of doing it. But that's what one of the guys that are in the House and Senate right now is doing, and he's a Republican, and he's forcing Americans to do that. Another area in our United States is they're trying to force Native American Indians to not vote. And that's something I don't like to do because, again, wouldn't Native Americans be the first people who were actually here in the United States? And you're removing them altogether from being a voter? So, I mean, yeah. Hello, Joshua Cole. How you doing? Welcome to live stream. Been missing you in the AM. I'm sorry. I moved my channel a little bit in the afternoon because I'm trying to get views, and the problem with views is that I'm not getting enough views in the morning, and my channel's kind of dropping off a little bit because I'm only getting a few numbers. Like my highest so far was, I think, 50. Actually, in October, the high, I only had one video, and it was high about like 116, and that was it. That was one video. But my other videos are something else. I've tried my best or whatever to get my views back up again. But again, it's not as good as what I wanted it to be. So, give me a moment. I'm looking. If you don't notice off my glasses or whatever, I'm looking at my YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my video management. Anyways, so lately this month of November, we started doing Enslaved Odyssey. I only had 45 views on that. And then Final Fantasy 2 it had 57 views. The Delta Ruin was at 38 views. Prey was at 34 views, and Chrono Trigger was at 27. So I'm losing a lot of views in the afternoon. But I want to point out that it's also because it started because of October. When I started in October or whatever, I lost more views than that because once I started doing scary games or whatever, everybody just bailed out on that. So, before Halloween, I had two videos that were 125 and 102. And then all of a sudden, when I started doing Resident Evil video games, all these horror games for October, it was 53, 56, 57, 54, 33, 61, 58, 44, 44. Well, actually, that one of my cooking videos was also in that, and I gotta get that getting the cooking video up this week. So 58 was the cooking video, 44. If you guys haven't noticed, the numbers don't actually do very well. You may have to sign up with more social medias to push. I might have to. I need some people to show me what kind of social media to work with. 32, 33, 39, 40, 24, 37, 60, 42, 73, and that was when I started doing Doom 3. Dino Crisis was 51. 40 for the Destiny 2 Forsaken's for Festival of the Lost. 47, 52, 53, 35, 35, 25, 52, 119 for the Code Veronica Part 2. So you see, my number went like up, and then all of a sudden it's just going to go right back down. It says 47, 45, 29, 53, 36, 50, 45, 57, 38, 34, and that basically going right back in from 50, 45, 40, 57, 38. All of that was part of the November lineup. So I mean, out of October, only one video only made it to 100 or above 100. So I'm kind of a little on the depressing side that I lost views because of the fact that people just didn't want to do that. Hello to Nightmaster85. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. None of your business, lad. I don't vote. Well, I mean, if you're a kid, then I can understand that. But if you're an adult or whatever, please go out and vote, because this is where your vote does kind of count. Because Donald Trump wants to push people, Native Americans, out of their rights to vote. They also want to push the blacks to not to vote in certain countries or whatever, or certain states here in the United States. So again, if you don't go out and vote or whatever for your rights to vote, then sooner or later, when it becomes a full Republican Party, we will maybe, I'm going to make a prediction here, we might end up losing our rights to vote completely if it's just all representatives of the Republican Party in the House and Senate. So the reason why I say that is because due to the fact that because Donald Trump is a Republican, he's a business person, and he wants to have it all be American great again, like he said prior to. And I haven't seen any new businesses here in the United States yet that he should have brought back into it. And we got given a piece of paper and have a choice of names. It isn't freedom. It's dictatorship. If there was only one party, the party can only blame themselves, and people would wake up faster. I wish. But the thing is that if we still want our rights to vote or whatever, and we need to vote. I mean, there has to be our way of being able to do stuff or whatever and get our voices heard. This is the one of the few reasons why we need to get our voices heard. Rebellion works. But thank you so much, Joshua Cole. Go vote. It's your voice. Go vote. P.S. Could you make another cooking video? Yes. Actually, I'm going to be working on one right now, unless my dad says, "Hey, we gotta go." But I'm doing this right now, so I'm seeing if there's a way. So thank you so much. I will be working on that right now. We got given away our freedom, our voice to parts that have same agenda, points to blame. Yeah. Let's see here. What do I let's do. Didn't I have more than one? Yeah, we got pork chops, we got let's do the pasta Alfredo. And then one time I gotta put this up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. So sorry about that. I'm working on trying to eliminate the. I mean, I have to bring up my videos so that I can actually get all those videos up available on here. And I also need to go to YouTube and bring up Jonathan. Get his name listed in my featured channel so he can actually have, unless he doesn't have videos and stuff like that, I can understand that. Boop, boop. You guys don't know my pitch, me seeing myself or whatever on this, it's totally reversed for you guys. So if there's only one party, no vote to change the leader could have act on, and yeah, live stream the cooking video. I can't do that. That's the only downside to the live streaming cooking videos, because due to the fact that I have to hook up the camera to a live stream and doing that way. And the problem is if I do it with my phone here, I'm working with one hand, and I can't, I can't cook with one hand. I gotta have two hands, and that's usually safety first on cooking, because of the fact of that you have to cook it with two hands. So, and plus on top of that, guys, this actually is a good reason to actually show off the green screen, so you guys know that there is a green screen. It's not black, it's green. So, and also on top of that, I'm going to go ahead and copy that and then come back to, yes, he does have videos. So let's see if I can actually, if his stuff is available on there. Just put the, sorry, just put the camera on an angle. How can again, I'm literally using one hand trying to do this. Customize the channel. So, no, thank you, Snake. You're welcome. I am going to see if there's a chance of editing. So, come on. So, yeah, I'm going to try my best to try to get this available right now. Oh, and by the way, if you guys don't know, I'm quite literally have a TV here for the game systems for the PlayStation 4 system and Xbox 360 system. And as you can see, I do have a picture of my wife back there. But those two systems goes through that TV, and then I use this TV with the computer. So there we go. Why can't you live stream cooking videos, Snake? It's just my phone on tripod. This phone, I have to get a case or something like that, or a holder to hold the phone while I'm doing it. But the problem is I don't have the holder for the phone, and also I have the tripod, but again I need to have that, like, okay, I'm going to show you this. This is the phone the camera I've been using or whatever to do my cooking videos, and this is the tripod base. Now if I remove the bottom of this, and I'm going to do it right here so that you guys can see this. The tripod base or whatever has a little screw-in bottom. As you can see that there's a metal piece right there. You screw it on the very bottom of it. Now, the phone does not have any screw-in spots, so I have to get a holder, like a clamps or something like that. Not like this. Not a case holder like this, but like a thing that can actually hold the camera on a tripod, and be able to hook it up on the bottom. It has to have something like something like that black circle right there on the phone. So yeah, I'm going to Venom Shooty, how you doing? Welcome to live stream. You can look for stuff for things. Yeah, I'm going to look for them, and I would have to come up with the money for it. Are we ever had Snake house tour? Yes, I did a house tour prior, and the answer is yes, but I can do it again. But again, you guys got to know that this house tour is under this video here, so if you guys want to see it, it's up to you. But now I got to preach you guys down, because now I got to have two hands for this. I got to screw the bottom in first. So there we go. I'll be right with you guys. I'm still trying to get something up here. So it looks like I got Jonathan Cole already. But I will try again. Paste. Add. Okay, Jonathan Cole, you're already in my feature channel. So if you guys want to go ahead and take a look at Jonathan Cole, go for it. That's up to you. Thank you guys so much for donating. Thank you so much. Okay, for the house tour. You guys know this is my setup. I got a lamp here and a lamp here, and then you got the green screen behind me with a wooden cardboard. Not wooden cardboard. That's more of a plyboard or something like that we had. This is the T-shirt product that I usually wear, along with the sticker of it next to it, and then. Down there we got Skylanders, we got some other stuff or whatever. We also have the Guitar Hero thing right here. I also have this nice looking sheeps in front of me. No, I meant I do it myself stuff with things, and that you have, so you don't need the. I don't have the clamps for the phone or whatever. I'm going to look into how much it's going to cost. I have to pay. If I have to pay for it, I'm going to have to pay for it because of the fact of one is I get paid bi-weekly from my cleaning company, so that's what I'll probably look in using it. The clock up there telling me what time it is and stuff like that. I also have a good calendar right here that tells me what type of day it is and stuff like that. Please no copyright today. Yeah. Then we got like my Gundam stuff here. I also have a Gundam stuff way over there on top of Guitar Hero, and my manga books of stuff there. And you guys know that the pictures that you guys saw previously about games and stuff like that, it's right there. Well, Wayne, you wanted to see a house tour. I'm giving you a house tour. Man. But anyways, there's the games that you see in the pictures from previous. Then you got the bedroom. There's JJ on my bed. My dad's car collections back there. Okay, we'll see you, Venom Shooty. Thank you for being in here. Got my dad's car collections all back there. All of that is his. So, I mean, gotta know that he's got car collections and stuff like that. And then you got his clothing here and his clothing over there. I don't mind sleeping in this room because, well, it's everything else going on. He also does model buildings of airplanes and stuff like that. On top of that, all that you don't see from behind is all these cars that he has. Also, Richard Petty's cars all down there, except for the two top vehicles, like this one here and that one there. But all of the other ones down below are all Richard Petty number 43 cars. Except for maybe a few trucks down there at the very bottom. Way back there are Hemi engines. Yes, and that's that. Going down the stairs. And that's what you guys see from over here. I'm going to show you guys from the time when I moved the camera over. You see that little thing, that bar, that lion, and that bar of railing that goes up and down? That's the stairs. So we're going to go ahead and take you down the stairs. So here we go. Oh, and don't forget the lion. So, and we also have a smoke detector right there. So moving right on down. So, and then we got the nice looking thing here. We also have time up there. We got TV there. We got a lot of the stuff on display there, and you know, all of this picture stuff here. Our VHS tapes, not DVDs, but yeah, VHS tapes. His devotion time, dining room, and then the infamous kitchen that you guys usually see, because due to the fact that I usually film in here. Yeah, this is the kitchen. I got to do some cleaning. So after my dad gets done with his devotion or whatever, we'll be doing a we're going to go and vote, and from there. So, oh, I'm missing two informational stuff or whatever. Over here, even though, yes, this is the living room. This is my dad's bedroom. And oh, sorry about that. The hallway leads to the garage. And to the basement. Right down there is the washer and dryer. And if you guys didn't really realize what car you were looking at, it's the Barracuda. So the 1967 Plymouth Barracuda that I tend to drive once in a while in my videos. That's it right there. More time. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, that's why. Sorry. Hello, High Stories. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Just trying to fix my picture. I need to get a better frame for this, because this frame here is not good. There we go. I had to fix my frame. But yeah, that was the house tour for the time being. And yeah. Oh, and let's not forget, these are also vehicles that my dad has bought and also, so Snake's a model citizen expecting his rights to vote. I'm going to be voting tonight, once I can. I'm going to place you guys... Nope, I can't do that. I'm going to place you guys down here so I can do some editing. Oh. See, this is where I need the tripod. So sorry about that. And sorry that you guys can't see me doing the editing, but I can look down and seeing what you guys have. So, so I'm going to take my video back to square one and see what I have. that one's got to be removed. All right. So here we go. And 3, 2, 1, stop. All right, time to edit that out. Starting point, and then play it.
Hi everybody, my name is Snake Eyes B1980 on the PlayStation 4 system, Xbox 360 system, and PC. We are not doing video games today. We are doing Cooking with Snake Eyes BP1980. Today we're going to do a little change of pace or whatever. We're going to be doing a little thing for Alfredo. We're going to do some
I will be
Alfredo.
live stream a little later on today.
Noodles. And that's pretty much where we can go.
I'm turning this down.
But you can add more ingredients.
There we
if you really
go.
want to.
I'm going to be live streaming later on today, like 8 o'clock at night. So if any of you guys want to see that video or whatever, we will be doing the game called Enslave. Enslave, the Odyssey of the West. We will be playing that tonight. And then on Thursday, we'll be doing Undertales. So give me a moment.
Alright, as you can see,
I saw that blip, so I gotta starting point right there, and then I gotta go back to the previous video clip. Oh, I can't use that hand. I still think it would be high. This is today we're on the place. You want me to do that? Just name just the console I'm on or whatever, because everybody else keeps asking me different. Are you on this on this or this and this? And it's like if they seen the beginning of the video, then they would have known I'm on that particular video or game system. Or if they seen the thumbnail and seen the actual game cover or whatever, it should allow them to know I'm on the PC or something like that, because some of the games that are on the PlayStation 4 system are actually literally on the are basically like PlayStation 2 covers are usually the PC games. For someone new to coming to the channel, they assume straight away you are live on the PlayStation 4 system, even if you're cooking. Nah, I'm not. Hello, Savage Player. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream.
yes.
And then ending point on that.
Alright, as you can see, we have water inside this container.
I'm gonna go skip some scenes here,
Just enjoy watching what's going to happen next.
and that would be a ending point, and then pick up.
Alright, so now we got this thing boiled.
Okay, so this point I'm gonna start do the starting point there, and then click it.
Alright, so now we got this thing boiling. We're going to go ahead and
Click here. Speed up my process of all of this other stuff. So,
go from there. So,
oh,
hang on tight and keep watching.
and then ending point there. Start it up.
Alright,
Okay, so I did 2 all right, so that's gotta do a starting point there, and then moving right along, and then click here.
so that the noodles do not stick on the bottom of the pan.
Every time you go live, you say straight away, hi. Well, I want them to know I use different. I'm doing different consoles. I'm not on. Yes, I'm on one system. I do play on a PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, and PC. Do I not? I play on all of them. But I want them to know that that's what I do sometimes. I do play on that. What I should do after I say that is what system am I on, and then go from there. Instead, like saying, hi, my name is Snake Eyes BP 1980 on the PlayStation 4 system, Xbox 360 system, and PC. Today we are on whatever system. I should do that. So you could start off with saying, hi, Snake Eyes, in whatever system. Nobody knows what game system it belongs on. Anyways, can't say. Well, but the thing is, some games are for all systems. Like Bulletstorm. That's speaking of Bulletstorm, free game, guys, for the PlayStation 4 system. Don't forget, Bulletstorm is a free game. On this day or whatever. Oh shoot! And I don't think they have it up and running right now. I am jumping ahead of schedule. Oh well. So nobody. Hello, Kuzo. How you doing? Welcome to live stream. If you get your hands on Bulletstorm, go for it. But if it doesn't reset right now or whatever, it's because PlayStation hasn't reset yet, and it might be somewhere maybe in 3 or 4 hours from now. JJ, everybody! JJ's not like, why is he talking about me over here? But I am going to take a look at this. I'm going to go ahead and mute PlayStation 4 system TV. And then PlayStation Plus. Nope, right now it's still running the Friday the 13th game for October. So if right now is a good chance of getting it before the reset, please do so in getting it, because that's very important to get that right now. So I can't do anything with this, so I'm just go ahead and turn that off.
I'm hearing it. Give me a moment.
Mute. Turn that off.
All right. So now.
Okay, so I want to keep that in there. So let's go ahead and make that a starting point. And then scroll this over.
Right back and then go from there.
And then make that an ending point. And then film this.
So we're back. We're going to go ahead and dump all of this in.
What?
Able to.
Oh. You guys already know that you in the spaghetti scene or whatever, where you have to drain the water out of the thing. This Alfredo one is the same way. You're going to have to just dump the water out in the sink and let it, So I decided not to show that part of it, because you should know that if you're going to drain the water in the sink. So, yeah. Totally forgot about how that I did that. So I'm going to make that a starting point, and then scroll on down to the next juncture. And that would be right down here.
Watch it.
So right about there, ending point, and then play. And stop, and then make that a starting point. Making myself call it, yeah.
All right, now 2 minutes are up, and basically we'll just go ahead and.
So I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for asking that, Kuzo.
I do have to say so myself, and as you can see, it is really good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. What is this? Alfredo. What is it called? Just Alfredo fettuccine, even though it's got like rigatoni or whatever stuff in it. So hope you guys.
So yeah, you guys know that that's going to be coming available here soon too. So, um, and then making that an ending point. Now I got to add another video right at the beginning. So add a video, and then I got to go to desktop, at work, cooking videos, intro, click on that. Nope, that you're not supposed to be down there. You're supposed to be up here. There we go. And then we're going to do audio edit, and we're going to have it fade in slowly, and then play it.
Hi everybody, my name is Snake Eyes.
So that's it for that. I'm going to go ahead and bring this up. Let's see here. I need to get back to work. Cooking videos. And then type up pasta Alfredo or Alfredo pasta. Copy it. Close that out. Back to home. Save. Nope. Save. Yes. Back to desktop. Work. Cooking videos. Pasta Alfredo. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Cooking with Snake Eyes. BP 1980. Pasta Alfredo. Paste. And save. So now we got to sit here. I got to sit here and wait for this saving or whatever. Snake, are you doing a Reddit GIF exchange? Again, I have no idea what Reddit GIF exchange is all about, and I tried Reddit before, and I still have problems with Reddit trying to get it set up or whatever. But so far, you've done what is it, $21 so far. I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give the highest person who donated to the channel this December. Once December's over with, I'm going to have to send that person their choice of whatever they want from the store. Problem is that I'm not going to get any money back from it if I'm the one who's got to pay for it. So yeah. So if I pay for it, I might end up, I don't get no money back from it. It's just I'm paying for they see it as me paying for my own stuff or whatever, and I cannot get it, get money off of it if I'm paying for it. So, yeah. But if you guys want to, please take a look at the stores or whatever. I know it's not in in this video, but in my live streams for video games and stuff like that, go and take a look at those. It's in the description below. The two stores are available there. It is the Designed by Humans and Streamlabs. So there you guys go. I have 3 people that were in this video, and that's it. 8 likes. That's awesome. You must do a only shopkeeper that items for your own merchandise. You must be the only shopkeeper that pays for your own merchandise. Yeah. So yeah, if I pay for my own stuff or whatever, then I won't get the money back. But if people pay for, if people outside actually pay for the thing or whatever, then that means I can get maybe a 10% back, maybe. I don't know. Really don't know because due to the fact nobody's able to buy merchandise off off my thing or whatever. So I am trying to find a best. Did I put it up near the camera? No, I actually put it right there. So I'm going to use that part right there. New. Highlight that. And save as. And going over to cooking videos. Okay, so I'll type Alfredo. Save as. Click here. No, I don't want to save that. I've already saved it once already. So, yeah. Now I'm down to 2 people watching. Okay. Going to go ahead and go to my cooking video. Not my cooking videos, but my thumbnail section of my cooking videos. And looking for, there we go, cooking video and arts. Delete that picture. Add work, cooking videos. First of all, I want to highlight this, copy it, use the Alfredo picture, and span that to that point right there, and delete the word spaghetti and put in Alfredo pasta. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and use snipping tool to snip all of this out. Click on that and save as title for it. So there we go. So I got everything set up now. All I need to do is just getting it. I need to get it displayed on YouTube, and that should be sometime this week or whatever, leading up to Saturday. So I mean, like I said, if it's either going to be the first Saturday or second Saturday, it's got to be in the. I could do it anytime in the middle of those 2 time periods. Because due to the fact that I would rather have it available sometime during that time period, because at least I would get work on the project and stuff like that. Hey, why don't I just go ahead and put it on there for you guys? Since I did it right in front of you guys, let's just go ahead and put it on. Sorry about that. So let's go ahead and go to YouTube. And then go to video block. Add a video. Wait a minute. I want to make sure that didn't say live video. No, upload video. Okay, there we go. And then click on the big arrow up. Go back here. Go to cooking video. Go to I'm going to go ahead and remove the date on this so that I know it's already been taken care of, and then place that on. Yeah. Copy. Okay, so I'm going to add my cooking video list. Cooking with Snake Eyes BP 1980. Taglines, even though taglines don't work on YouTube anymore, but I'm going to add them anyway, so let's put down cooking, cooking with You must be the okay. Hello, Ray the Gamer. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. And cooking with Snake Eyes. BP 1980. Alfredo. Let's go Alfredo. Pasta. Cooking pasta. No, cooking Alfredo pasta. Paste. Okay, forget that. Cooking Alfredo pasta. There we go. And then I'm gonna monetize this video. Boop. And advanced settings. It's not gaming. It's home and style, I think. Because there's nothing here that says cooking. It just has a person's blog, gaming, travel, events, sports, pets and animals, music, autos and vehicles, film and animation, comedy, entertainment, people and politics, which should be this video here, education, science and technology, nonprofit, and act something. So I'm gonna go with how to and style. And that's another thing we need to do is put how to. And then, boop, there we go. I'm not going to do the premiere on it. I'm going to go ahead and type in my box that has Google Plus and Twitch on there and say cooking with Snake Eyes BP 1980 Alfredo pasta. Enjoy. There we go. I'm still waiting for the video to stop loading up or whatever. I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking me, Ray the Gamer. I'm going to be doing another live stream later on today or whatever. I just wanted to do this video for many different reasons. One is getting people to vote, and two, get to talk about other stuff or whatever that needs to happen. Like maybe what I'm going to be doing tonight. I'm going to be doing this Enslave Odyssey of the West, and that's what I'm going to be doing. You can see the green screen. We've already did the house tour. So, yeah. Hey, Ray. Snake took us on how stores it was awesome. How to store it was awesome. What do you mean? How to store it was awesome. They took us on how to. I don't understand that comment. You mean I took us around the house tour? Yes. There you go. Ooh, now I can create my own thumbnail, and I'm going to go ahead and put up the one for the title. So I'm waiting for it to load up a little bit more. So. Proceeding is almost getting close to, we're at 58% on publishing it. So, you guys going to get a cooking video here soon. And my dog JJ's like laying right next to my leg while I'm sitting here on the bench. And yes, you guys don't know I'm actually sitting. It looks like I'm standing up, but I'm not. I'm actually literally sitting on the bench. But here, I'm gonna move you guys. And there's JJ. So Sorry, I've been awake for 4 days and 4 nights today. I can't even think straight anymore. That's okay. So let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and publish that right now. So now we got a cooking video. I'm going to go ahead and put it there. Post it. I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and post it there. I'm going to try Reddit. Shoot. Okay, so I don't know. Shoot. I do not know my... let's go ahead and go with a... See, I don't have anything good for Reddit right now. And why would... Yes, I know that's taken, but who took it? Reset password. Snake Eyes BP 1980. Is it here? If the provider email matches this account, the email address will receive an email. So, go to Google and check to see. And Google's website says go vote. Oh, it is here. Okay. So click here. So I gotta verify a password. Wow, almost tipped us over. I did tip us over. Sorry. Snake Eyes BP 1980. Really? Really? I reset my password, and yet you are telling me I don't have a password? Hello, Monkey Zombie 88. How you doing? Welcome to live stream. I'm going to be doing a late live stream as well on video game on the Xbox 360 called the Enslave Odyssey of the West. So we're going to be doing that later on today. And then on Thursday will be the Deltarune Part 2. I hate this. Well, that's what I get for Reddit. I can't log into Reddit because somehow Reddit's messed up. And the infamous phone call that keeps coming in. This time it's private messenger. Are you telling me the first one is capitalized? Really? and Reddit. See, this is why I hate about Reddit or whatever, is because as soon as I got my own account or whatever, it goes like, no, you can't have it because you don't know the password, and even though if you change your password, you can't take it back. This is why I go F you on Reddit, because Reddit really does suck. Even if I change my password, I have to wait 7 more minutes or whatever just to see if it does actually change, so I can actually fix my problem. Try again. Yeah. Even if you change your password, Reddit gives you the big middle finger on this. That's the reason why I don't do Reddit, guys. I don't like Reddit, because Reddit really does suck on this multimedia platform, and there's no way of fixing it. So yeah, thank you, Reddit. Thank you for screwing around with me and not allowing me to be able to do what I want to do. Thank you so much. So, anyways, we are at. Oh, I gotta add something. So, let's go ahead and go to Streamlabs, and then let's see if there's. Log in here, allow. I gotta go and change the little bar at the bottom of the donation thing. I don't think it's underneath donation ticker, is it? Okay. Max donation, what? No, that's not it. Is it a bar alert? Yeah, I've got to look for all these things or whatever so I can actually find what I'm looking for. Okay. Just trying to make sure everybody's okay and everything. I'm just trying to figuring out what's going on with. So there we go. We got all of these super chats and stuff like that. So Freyce has been pretty good at donating stuff or whatever. I gotta add all of hers. Wow. Anyways, yeah, there's a lot of stuff I gotta do there. Let's see here. View counter. That's not what I want. Although I would love to get a view counter that's got both YouTube and Twitch. That'd be awesome to have. Is it jar? No. No, it's not stream events. Goals? Donation goals. There we go. Yay! I'm guessing you don't keep a copy backup for all the passwords. No, I don't. I don't keep all the paper back stuff or whatever on it because I do need to at least Wow, I can't even set this. Wow. Um, the only way to doing this is if I can actually, I have to change it and then add it because there's no way. Um, Whatever, it's only for Streamlabs and it's not for the Super Chat, and I wish there was a way that the Super Chat and the Streamlabs work together instead of just being separate. But yep, stuff happens. Oh well, I'm not gonna add it. I might end up just deleting that off of my OBS because I don't see the purpose of having that if Streamlabs isn't gonna allow that to be available on that. Hello, Art and E. How you doing? Welcome to live stream. If you guys are living in the United States or whatever, today is November the 6th. Please go ahead and vote today because today is voting day. And please go vote for your representative that you like to have as a part of your thing or whatever for running as your government. But I want to let you guys know there are some parts of the United States or whatever are restricting Native American Indians or whatever from voting, and that is some of the representative of Congress and House and state. Congress is state and House or whatever, and it's the Republicans that are actually preventing them from voting. Also, in another part of the United States, there is another set of voting restrictions where they're moving a voting booth or whatever out to the city limits area where a bus stop is at, and they're preventing blacks or African Americans to not vote. Or if they are able to vote, they're going to have to go out to the city limits where the bus stop is and vote there. And that's another house, a Republican's way of doing that too. So, I mean, I'm starting to realize that since these are Republicans and Donald Trump got their, putting his arm around them and saying, vote for this guy or whatever. This guy's, what I do for a living or whatever. And I'm going like, no. If I was in those states or whatever, I would vote against that person because due to the fact that I would rather have the blacks to be able to vote and Native Americans to vote. And if these people aren't going to vote or whatever, then the Republicans shouldn't deserve to be in the being part of the in there to be running our government. Because if they can't think about the people, and I mean everybody, from blacks to whites to Native Americans to anybody who else is part of America. If they can't think of America that way, then they shouldn't be they should not be the House and Senate or being the President of the United States. Because if they can't think of the people and think of how to get the votes out there or to get votes out there, then they don't deserve to be in there in the first place. So I'm asking the people, and I'm asking people to go out and vote for your representative that you like to have to run as the voice for you. So it's very political today, huh? Yeah, it is very, very political. This is where I kind of want to let you guys know about all the things that's been going on lately, and with the all this political rhetoric and stuff like that. And I know that people don't like to hear it, but it happens to be so. And also the other part of this is. I would only do this anytime of voting and stuff like that comes available to get people to vote. That's basically what I try to do or whatever, is getting people to vote on time here in the United States so that people can vote. Now, I did a house walkthrough or whatever. If you guys wanted to see that, you can see it in this video. But you know, whenever I do my green screen or whatever, or when I go playing games and stuff like that, the stuff behind me is usually black, like this black, but or whatever the game color may be. You can see behind me there is nothing behind me except for a green screen. It's green. Come on, guys, save myself here. But yeah, we are, you know. That being said and done, I also got put up a cooking video just recently. So if anybody wants to go in there and take reverse, and on this side of me, on my screen here, we'll have like text boxes that will appear on me, and I usually read those or whatever. And I don't want to go like putting myself like way over here, and then having my face covered with the for the text messages. That's the reason why in your situation the screen is in reverse. You can see this properly. On my screen it says PB08191 or whatever. Same thing like the t-shirt up there. It's the same thing. It says PB0891 on my screen. But in reverse, you guys see it just fine because it's all, you can see that it says BP 1980 there, and you can see it says BP 1980 up there. So, hello, Shadow Links, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. I will be doing a live stream later on today, somewhere around like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the Eastern Standard Time. And the game I will be playing will be Enslaved, Odyssey of the West. So that's the game that we're going to be playing on the Xbox 360. So, and I also want to let you guys know, Bulletstorm, fully loaded or full or whatever on the PlayStation 4 system is going to be available later on today. It starts today, but right now they don't have it available right now because due to the fact that they have certain things, you know, available for that. I mean, not available for it. It still has the game of. I'm just trying to make sure my dad didn't leave me because we both have to go and vote. So it still has the Friday the 13th available on there, and yes. I did walk through my lighting. That's the only lighting system I have in the house. Other than me using the lighting system, right, like this light here, and then this light over here. So, yeah. It was pretty good. I liked it. Who are you going to vote for? I can't say. But I am going to say this. I am going to vote against Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump is a warmonger in my point of view. I think anytime when he puts his arms around a person and says, I want you guys to vote for this person here. You know, I'm going to go like, you know, Donald Trump, one, you said you were going to make America great again. Well, where's the jobs for the United States? Where are our jobs in the United States? Did we gain anything new to the United States, or did you just reinforce something that was previously there? I'm going to say I'm going to vote for Democrat on this one. Sorry. So that I can say. I'm going to let you guys know that. I'm going to vote Democrat. I'm going against Donald Trump because I think Donald Trump needs to needs to know that it can't be just all, cannot be all Republicans in the office or whatever. And when you have a warmongering president, part of the United States, who tried to get North Korea to fight us, basically that's what he was trying to do. Is he wanted North Korea to come to attack us first before we go and attack him. But he was egging on North Korea to try to go like, hey, come and attack us. We're stronger than you are and stuff like that. And I think North Korea, and I want to praise North Korea on that, is that North Korea did exactly what I was hoping that they would try to do. Avoid the contact. Void from getting into another war or whatever. But, as President Trump, being a warmonger, I wouldn't be surprised. And the thing is, he's also putting the war against the votes as well too, since due to the fact that recently his two Republicans are trying to prevent voting in the polls. One happens to be in a state where they moved a polling place near a bus stop that's almost near the outside of the city limits, and those people have to go and vote out there instead of inside their city, which is kind of stupid. And that's almost like 200 people or 2,000 people voting at that one place. So it's almost going to be like a madhouse if people, go all at once and stuff like that to vote. And I do want them to people to vote or whatever. And another thing is that another Republican is trying to prevent Native American Indians from voting, and that is I frown on something like that, because ain't Native American Indians, were they the first American Indians or people that lived here in the United States first, before we the whites from the whatever where we came from? I don't remember, but is it that they are the first ones that ran this land or whatever first? So they should have all rights to vote, not, be held against. Indians were here before the white folks, yeah. So wouldn't that mean that they have all 100% rights to vote? But this Republican is forcing them to that they need to have an ID card or something like that, and they are to basically not vote because they don't have an ID card or anything. So that's a really sad notion there. Were murdered, enslaved, and raped and stolen from them. Yeah, and they were stole their land. Yeah. So I mean, they should have 100% rights to vote if they really want to vote or not. That's their decision. But we can't remove the representative or whatever of that state or whatever is a Republican, and he's trying to remove them from voting, which is a stupid move, because I would say if you were a person that represents your party, you should want more people to vote for you. So why not? Hey, why not go up to them and say, please vote for me? Instead of like, oh, you guys aren't going to vote because you guys don't have that rights to vote because you guys got to have an ID card and you don't have ID cards. This is the reason why the Republicans need to be removed from office, and I'm not saying all. What I've always been saying a long time ago, before I started YouTube, is that we need to have bipartisan House and state, bipartisan, not just all one. That's what I don't like. Is that we're getting to the point where it's going to be all one, and once all one comes in play, it's all dictatorship. And once it becomes a dictatorship, they can choose to remove every people of the United States to not vote for anybody else except for them, or for anybody else except for for other than being a Republican. They even can choose. They can even ratify the whole situation where they can change the how many years a president of the United States could be in office. They can do that once they become all one. I mean, what I mean by all one is all one group, as in all Republicans, including the president of the United States being a Republican. This is where it kind of like gets really a catch-22 situation, because if you put a full party in the office, they could do anything they want to. They can make when the president says, "I'm going to push this button," the House of Representatives says, "Go for it, President," because they're not going to stop the president. Once you put a lot of business people in the House of Representatives, and you have a business president in running this whole thing, it's a joke. And on top of that, just recently I just saw a thing called daylight savings time. Really doesn't save anything. It makes it loses money for the United States. About $1.4 billion, I think, when we do change daylight savings time. So we lose money, no matter if we're changing the times or whatever. We're still losing money. So again, I think we need to figuring out how to fix this daylight savings time. Get a bipartisan House and Representative. Even if it means that if it's we have a president as a Republican, we need to have it to be Democrat on the other side, so that we could have at least a fair advantage between the two of them to communicate and stuff like that. Even if it means that the House may be Republicans and the Senate may be Democrats, let's do it that way. If you just want to do it half and half or whatever, or in both the House and the Senate, go for it. Just as long as there's bipartisan somewhere. But the thing is that what Trump wants is that he wants it to be all Republicans, and he wants to force people not to be voting, blacks to vote or Native Americans, because he's put his arms around his fellow Republicans and saying, this is a good idea. I want this person to vote. I want you guys to vote for this person, and I'm agreeing to everything what this guy's doing. That's what Donald Trump is doing. Is that he's putting his arms on all the Republicans, and that's what it's happening. Now, in the whole situation with okay, so there was a blurb right there. Sorry about that, guys. So here in Indiana, it's totally opposite of that. We have there's a Democrat in the House or Senate, and Donald Trump put his arms around a Republican, and that sold his business to China, and Donald Trump wants to put his arms around this guy that sold businesses to China or to Mexico, and saying, I want this guy to be the person for your House or Senate. No. Again, Donald Trump wears business suits that's made from China, made from Taiwan, made from anything else but made in the United States. And I'm a little kind of sad that that's what Donald Trump wants, is more people like this one guy to go to selling his businesses overseas or to Mexico. And that's something I'm kind of a little upset about. That is not for America. We need more businesses in America instead of no businesses in America. Because if we give up our business rights or whatever, where do we get? Where's our income coming from? Where's our money that we need to get America out of debt? Instead, Donald Trump is one of those type of people that says, well, debt's okay. Let's keep going in debt. No, let's not. Let's find a way of resolving our issues of debt and getting us out of it. So let's get more business in the United States. Let's find a way of getting people to vote. So let's go and get voting people. Today is November the 6th. Today is a voting day for everybody to choose the House or representative that you want in the your party. But thank you guys so much for being in here. Do come back and see me next time. Well, later on tonight, I will be playing, like I said before, I will be playing the Enslaved Odyssey of the West. We'll be playing that. It's rated T for teenagers, as you guys can see, rated T for teens. We will be playing that later on today. It's on the Xbox 360. So if you guys want to come and see that, it's going to be around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So it might be a lot earlier for you guys on the West Coast or Central Time. So please be aware of that. Right now, my time is 10:42. So if you look at your time now and look at it and go like, oh, okay, so that's his time or whatever. So our time's a little different than yours. So yeah. But thank you guys so much for being in here. Do come back and see me next time. Until then, bye for now.